What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Plus Money Sports Betting Podcast. My name is Q. You can follow me on all socials at Bets by Q. And of course, this podcast is brought to you by Black Sheep Betting, where it is a dog's world. The Kansas City Royals basically made the ban list last night. I don't know what happened. I mean, I do know. I watched the fucking game. But 15, 16 players left on base is unacceptable. Game should have never went to extras. I mean, they had the bases loaded in the seventh with one out and couldn't muster a run. An absolutely bad beat. I mean, we get to bottom of the 10th and we have a base running mishap that makes it 2 outs and no runners in scoring position. And then, of course, in the top of the 11th, the Orioles hit a grand slam after the Royals put 2 on via walk. Obviously, the Royals weren't able to answer, but look, the Baltimore Orioles did that. I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's a very unfortunate loss because, I had some other stuff, in play with hockey and just an all-around bad night for your boy Q. So, look, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. How you approach the next day is what truly matters in this sport of sports betting. Because you got to be a closer. You got to put on that 42 jersey, walk out there to Sandman, and lock the fuck in. Doesn't matter that you gave up the game-winning home run the night before. You got a job to do. And I've got a job to do as well, so we're going to lock in and we're going to get it. Obviously, we are in the clay swing in tennis. Would love to have you in the Discord. All right? It's absolutely free. No catch. You don't have to pay anything to get into the Discord. It's free. We talk sports 24/7, 365, every hour of every single day. You'll usually find me in the tennis channel. But there are a lot of cappers in there that are very sharp. So it's not a place where you want to technically have, like, you probably, if you're at work and you work an office job, you probably want to have your phone on silent. But what I would recommend is, hang out in the chat for a little while with the notifications on silent. And then as you see who is who, turn notifications on for those individuals. It will make your life a lot easier. Sometimes I'll spam in there, but most of the times I'm in there, I'm dropping a pic, I'll chat for 5 minutes, and I'll be out and, catch them in a few hours. All right? So checking the Discord is absolutely free. I also have the VIP. That stuff is in the description, all right? My VIP is a lot different. It's not a place for volume. We don't do parlays or 10K challenges. We bet value, all right? I'm a plus money bettor through and through. And so that's what you're going to get in the VIP. There's some packages for everybody, right? I got some $15 packages. I got some MLB specific, some sport specific packages, some playoff specific packages. So just check that out. Again, I'd love to have you in the VIP. But for what it's worth, like, the Discord is great as well. All right. I've got one play for you today. I'm going to lay a little bit of juice. All right. We're going to lay this minus 108. I'm looking at the over in the Guardians and the Astro game tonight. 6:10 Eastern Standard Time is when this one starts, and it really sets up as a scoring environment here. I mean, for Houston, it's basically going to be a bullpen-heavy game. Ryan Weiss is making his second career start. Early numbers are rough on the kid, but hey, like, it's the show, all right? We're talking a 6.75 ERA. Very, very serious command issues, tendency to give up the long ball just through one game, okay? So that's not the profile you want going up against a very disciplined Cleveland lineup. And I guess on the other side, right, you get Parker Messick, who has been lights out since getting called up. Sub 2.10 ERA across his first stretch in the league. Obviously, this is a different kind of test. The Astros are a top 5 offense right now, 5 runs per game. I'm laughing because, like, I follow the AL West, and I don't know, dude. I don't know how to judge this Astros team right now. I'm still getting a pulse on them. But they can pressure even really good arms with the bats that they have currently. And I think the key separator here, though, and why I like the over here is Houston's bullpen has been a major liability. I mean, this is talking about a bullpen that used to be one of the best in the league for 10 years, sitting near the bottom of the league with an ERA pushing 6. So the bullpen could get a 6 runs alone. That's their earned runs average. So even if Messick is sharp early and limits runs, Cleveland could have plenty of scoring opportunities once they get into the pen. So look, you've got a shaky starter, a taxed bullpen, two lineups that can produce. Just feels like a game that gets into the middle innings and it opens up. All right, I think we get 10 runs here. Give me the over 8 minus 108 in the Guardians and Astros game. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. But yeah, 1 unit in play. We're on the over in the Astros and Guardians game. Over 8 at minus 108. Lock it in. I will see you at the counter when it cashes. Ride the highs. Vibe out with the lows. I'll be back here tomorrow with more plus money plays from around the sports world. As always, my name is Q from Black Sheep Betting, and I hope each and every one of you hit each and every one of your bets. Peace.